Darling, you send me. I know you send me.
Silent Ocean. Today is the day. Here is my outfit of the day. A little hat that I got from Joshua Tree a couple years ago. This fun little romper from a brand called Stillwater. And then this is a mala necklace that someone named Amanda, who chefed at one of my Hawaii retreats, made for me as a gift. And shoes for the day are these little guys. So I started my day off with a network spinal session. My interpretation of what this work is like chiropractic meets energy work. And so I have a session every single week. Yeah, I just got out of it, so I'm still in the feels of that. Very energetic and emotional. Now I'm headed to the grocery store to pick up some goodies. Wow, it has been so long since I have vlogged in public. I swear, I'm an OG YouTuber. I'm picking up some goodies, not for me, but for my parents, because they just flew in this morning. They're on their way to me now. I'm gonna pick up all of their favorite things and stock the fridge of the guest suite in our home. That's what's happening right now. Also, I'm so excited for this vlog and everything that it turns out to be, because I know you guys have been asking questions about my family for probably years now. And now is finally the time for me to share.
Darling, you send me. I know you.
Oh my gosh. Carrying all of those bags, and especially the heavy glass water bottles up the stairs here. Whew. Okay, I have less than 5 minutes to get everything in the fridge, so let's go.
Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. I know you send me. Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me.
Hello, hello. I have updates for you. Let me just find a little spot to perch. Let there be light. There's a toilet behind me. So, my family has been visiting for a couple of days now. The first day, my parents arrived and we hung out, just the three of us, had really amazing conversation where I asked them about some of our lineage and their parents and their grandparents and their siblings, and I just have been curious about my lineage recently. I listened to the majority of this audiobook called It Didn't Start With You a couple of months ago. It was extremely eye-opening around the topic of generational trauma and how trauma is passed down through our lineage tracked for 3 to 4 generations, but could be upwards of 7, 8 generations. And so this is big stuff and it can be helpful to be aware of certain things in the family. What I've learned specifically from that audiobook is that sometimes there are these blockages or these struggles, these hardships, these reenactments that we are experiencing in our lives, and sometimes we're trying to figure it out and understand it, and sometimes it's from our family members from generations before us, something that they never completed and worked through because they were in survival mode, doing the best they could to navigate and kind of suppress certain things that happened. So that's like a very short synopsis. I could go into this for hours, but I had a great conversation with my parents. We talked about family, and then we were also talking about like what's happening in the world, and I was sharing this theory of new souls that are coming onto this planet, so the new generations of children, how they're going to be and already are coming in with more advanced intuition and insights. And then that opened up this whole discussion of my mom being like, Alyse, ever since you started talking, like you have had this way with words. This has just been so innate for you. And I remember thinking as your mom, like, I didn't teach you how to do that. I didn't teach you how to say that or speak in that way. And then her just sharing like her journey of witnessing that grow and evolve in me over the years, being my mom. And so it was very interesting. I was so grateful to connect with them. I don't think I've connected with both of my parents in the same room in like 3+ years at this point. And then the second day, my brother came. So today's day 3 with family. You were about to tell a story?
Yes. Do you remember when you were, I want to say about 3 years old, we were having a tag sale and you snuck up into the house and I think you went under your bed and you colored your belly button.
Obviously. What else are you going to do? What else are you going to do under your bed?
With a pen.
Really?
With a pen. Yep. That's what you did.
I remember that we had a tag sale and I went under my bed and I peed under my bed.
You did that too.
Was that the same
But I
tag sale?
wasn't going to say that. It may have been, but I wasn't going to say that on
Oh,
camera.
you can tell the people anything. They want the real deal. I peed under my bed.
No.
I remember being mad. I don't know what I was mad about, but I was so mad.
How old were you?
And I was like, I'll show them. I'm gonna pee under my bed. And I had a carpeted room. And then you had to deal with it, huh? As a mom.
I had to clean it up, yeah, but I don't remember you being mad. I have no idea what you would have been mad at.
You weren't attuned to the feeling of madness, the emotion of anger. You didn't know.
Not that I can recall. I mean, that's like 24 years ago, so no.
What's one attribute I've had since day 1?
Since day 1, I think your attribute is the ability to listen. Coming home from work and whatever it is, you're a very good observer and you're a very good listener. And I know that mind was cranking inside, with thought.
How do you know that?
By looking at your eyes, I can see when you were a little kid, standing in the doorway, you're only 2 feet tall, and you're just listening, and you're observing what's going on around you, and you've been very good at that. You still are.
Stylo Nelson Parker.
So what was Hunter's middle name, Alyse?
Hunter?
Yeah, what
Our
was Hunter?
family dog.
What was our family dog's middle name?
Okay, I was just out by the hot tub with my family and my mom was about to say something, 2 things that she regretted doing with me when I was younger, so I grabbed the camera. All right, Mom.
Okay.
What is it that you regret?
That's close. So 2 things I regret for you, Alyse. Taking you on the Space Mountain roller coaster ride at Disney. You didn't like that very much. And then after that, I wanted
why
to
do you regret that?
Because you were really, really scared. You didn't like that ride at all.
So you think it traumatized me?
Yeah, I think that was one trauma. And then the other one, we took you to a movie called, I just remembered it
The
before.
Grudge?
The Grudge.
I thought we watched it at home.
No, we went to the movie theater and you were really scared for like months. You slept on our bedroom floor because you were so afraid.
I slept on your bedroom floor and then I slept in my bathtub with all the doors locked. And I slept in my closet. I slept in my bed and I tucked the covers over my pillow and tucked everything around me so nothing could get in. Dad, is there anything that you regret with being my parent?
Seriously, the Grudge would be the only thing. The Space Mountain, come on. You were the girl that liked to climb up cliffs and go to the edge of cliffs when we're hiking and stuff like that, so I didn't think you had fear in you at all. We go to the thing and there's a line that you got to be so tall to get in, and you were like right at that line, and really they shouldn't let you in, but I said, come on, she's okay, she's cool, okay? So you sat in the car with Robert and you came out of that thing and you were like this.
Oh God.
Did you have a good time, Alyse? But that was okay, all right? But the Grudge, that was my mistake again, okay? Going on Halloween, let's go see this movie, and you watched literally a minute of it, and then you turned around and faced the other way.
Are you serious?
And you did not watch the entire movie. You watched the first, 10 minutes, or the first scene where something was wigging you out. Understandably, it was kind of a screwed up movie. Okay?
Was there a point where you thought I was going to be traumatized from that forever?
No, not at all, because you're Alyse. You know, whatever, deal with it, okay? It's okay. It's not real. That's what the whole thing is. It's just a movie. But then you got to that point, like you said, where you're sleeping here and sleeping there. I actually had to go up and I laid down on your carpet next to your bed, and I waited till I thought you were asleep, which was maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and I kind of got up quiet, and I walked out, and then you just, nope, not happening.
What happened?
You followed me out, stayed right with me, right down, and it was not good on our part. Okay,
Not good.
but where does that take you in life? I don't know, but I think you're good to go.
All right, you said you want to share a favorite memory. That's something they were asking about.
Okay, one of my favorite memories of you. I want to say you were maybe 5 years old. You were always really coordinated and agile, and definitely didn't have a fear of heights, because at one of Robert's baseball games, you decided to climb all the way to the top of the backstop. You were all the way up there, and one of the moms pointed out, "Is that Alyse?" And I said, "Yes, it is." So I calmly walked over and I just said, "Alyse, could you please come down?" And you just scooted all the way down, and everything was perfectly fine. But I was not freaked out. All the other moms were like freaking out.
Why?
And I'm like,
why were you not freaked out?
because I knew you were coordinated and I trusted you.
And why was that one of your favorite moments?
Dad has the answer for that.
Why was that one of Mom's favorite moments?
It would be mine as well, because we allowed you and your brother to make your own mistakes. And I would never, when you get in a situation like that, it was the same thing on Beechcliff in Maine, okay? Same thing when you told me your story about Hawaii and where you were. You can't show as a parent any kind of fear or anything, because then you may instill that in your children. I always believe that feelings are just that, okay? What is hot, what is cold, what is fear, what hurts, okay? Especially what hurts with you, okay? When you kids hurt yourself, something really bad, and you start screaming, I would just look at you and smile and say, what happened? What did you do? Okay? And not get into the woe is me and oh my gosh and this and that, because that would just immediately bring that into your body. And we were not going to do that.
I chewed my ibuprofen with a glass of milk.
I know you never like taking any kind of medication.
Oh, you couldn't take pills for nothing.
Yep.
You
Ever since you were little.
I have videos on YouTube of me with a container of yogurt, and then I put a pill on the spoon, and then I get yogurt,
And then
and then I'm like, you guys do this too? Or am I the only one?
no, a lot of people do that.
There are lots
I
of
think
people.
I'm going to get hypnotized to be able to swallow pills.
Oh, you're beyond that now, right?
No, I can't swallow pills.
Still?
Mash
you know
'em
what?
up. Mash 'em
Grandma
up and
B.
put them into
You
yogurt.
can't mash up a capsule.
Lights.
We didn't have a spa, but the pool definitely did this.
Next one.
Farmer's market with my brother.
We are the farmers.
We are not the farmers, but we will be one day. What'd you get?
I got a ginger raider.
Wow, sounds medicinal.
Yeah.
I got that blood orange. It's all kefir soda.
What is your thought on people criticizing me online?
I was just thinking about that. I would feel sorry for them. Feel sorry for them that they have to spend their time in a negative manner towards a negative objective. They would do better off with themselves, putting that energy into maybe accomplishing something that they created themselves rather than tearing down somebody else.
So what if they feel like they are doing something proactive by exposing something that they think is not right?
If they feel that way, okay, that's fine. But is it a true statement or is it not? If it's not a true statement and they are just mistaken with what the person is doing, okay, then once again, I feel sorry for them that they have to live that way. They really should take an inner look at themselves. Also, what they are doing is actually just trying to get clicks to make money themselves. I think a lot of these people have a site and they are actually using you to benefit them in some way, maybe making them feel better, maybe some of them it's monetarily. All in all, it's just a negative thing on their end, and you know, I guess to each his own. What goes around comes around. Create love, you're going to get love. Create hate and distortion, it's going to come back to get you. But how you addressed the situation, in my opinion, was very mature and is very mature, because you can't get into that game with them. Do I feel for you? Absolutely. As my daughter, I don't want anybody to do that to you, because it just doesn't make a dad feel good. On your end, though, you've treated it extremely well. You've handled it, I believe, extremely well, and that's what matters, and that's what makes, you know, good people have the ability to not engage with somebody that's just doing something wrong. You know, you've done well with it.
How do you feel about me changing my last name?
Oh, that's a good one. At first, I was a little surprised, but I understand your reasoning why you wanted to change your last name. So I'm okay with it. So it's not bothersome at all.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Do you want me to have grandchildren, and do you see Luke as their father?
I definitely want you to have grandchildren, and I like Luke very much. So if he is the man that you choose to be with for the rest of your life, then that is just fine by me.
Okay, my loves, this is going to wrap up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And I hope that this answered some of your questions and curiosities about my family, my relationship with my family, the dynamics. Also, if you have any thoughts, takeaways, feedback, additional curiosities in the realm of family, I'm going to share a link in the video description. That way you can reach out and we can connect. And I think that's all for now. I am excited to see you in the next video. It's going to be sooner than a month from now, I promise. And until then, I am wishing you well, sending you lots of love and appreciation.
I need you, I need you, I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right now. So don't let me,